when I never knew the word manifestation, I was manifesting it since that time. When I started believing in a, fairly positive optimism, thinking that I'm God's favorite child, I'm meant to do big things. If I have to tell the viewers who are looking at this podcast that if you want to attract anything in your life, from a cup of coffee to a Ferrari, you have to keep repeating the affirmation you want to happen in the present perfect tense. Trust me, in 21 days, that will become your reality. And I'm talking about a cup of coffee to a red Ferrari.
In a country where the inequities stare you in your face day in and day out, it's not a question of deserving or not. It's a question of, I'm satisfied. What about satisfaction?
Dude, they're underprivileged because of two reasons. One, they've not worked enough. Or second, maybe they are not coming from a place of, I would say...
Opportunity.
Yes, opportunities.
Give us a few things in bullet points on manifestation.
Anytime you feel depressed, I'll recommend you go closer to nature. Second point, which is my favorite, it's called moon manifestation. Third tip, whatever handbag you have, it's okay. However, ladies, always choose to a rust red wallet.
Yeah, it's lovely to have you in the studio with us today. For those who don't know you, I'll have to give a brief introduction. So basically, Neha is an engineer and an IIM graduate. So an engineer with an MBA by qualification.
Yeah.
But she's done something which is quite extraordinary after enjoying a fairly long corporate career. She started a community of women that today is 6.5 lakh strong. It is Meta verified, and the largest online and offline community of women. These are women who actually are from all walks of life, and Neha runs events with them, trainings and coaching, brand collabs, all sorts of things. She's actually given them a new lease of social life that extended beyond their families and their careers. So well done with all of that, Neha.
Thank you, Shonali. Thank you so much.
And more than the Facebook and the group of women and the community and all that you've done for them, I'm very fascinated by your avatar as a manifestation coach.
You're like you're a trained manifestation coach.
Yeah.
And the irony here is that while engineering lends itself to logic, this can sort of be in the zone of woo-woo. And we have a disclaimer to make. Kiran and I, we have a confession to make rather. Kiran and I, in an episode here, about 2 years ago, made fun of manifestation and people getting lazy with that.
Yeah.
And
we did get a lot of flack for that.
How it's become a trend. Everybody's sitting and manifesting. And but then, we thought we'll have you here and have you change our notions about it.
I'm sure you'll do a full-fledged episode later on for manifestation.
No, we are doing it today with you.
You have to convince us. I
will. And I'm sure in this conversation, you'll understand, as Shonali rightly said, that engineering brings a very logical lens to anything. And here we are talking about manifestation, which for a lot of people, it's a cliche. However, I look at it from a lens of thoda magic, thoda logic. And I'm sure I'll be able to convince you both, if not the audience, that manifestation exists and it definitely works very well.
How did it come into your life? How did it come to you first? Is there some specific incident that happened that made you think that, yes, this is possible? Thoda magic, thoda logic.
Or was it the secret that sort of unleashed the whole storm of manifestation upon the world?
I think, thanks to Rhonda that, secret made it very, I would say, very popular term today. But when I never knew the word manifestation, I was manifesting it since that time, Shonali, Kiran. When Kiran asked me about when I was introduced to it, if I remember it right, it was around my 8th or 9th class when I started believing in a, fairly positive optimism, thinking that I'm God's favorite child, I'm meant to do big things. I used to feel very blessed and I used to connect with sky. So I had this, in Indore, we have these huge houses with bungalows and you have these terraces. So I used to go on terrace and I used to always talk to God via sky, thinking that I'm God's blessed child. I'm this epicenter of the universe. I'm sure all these teenage things. However, that made me believe in an eternal optimism that, this might work. And when I was in my 10th grade, Shonali, Kiran, you'll know this book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, this entire series. But that was the time it was the first book was launched,
Mhm.
roughly. And my cousin got it from US for me. And I was reading that entire book, and there was a chapter by Jack Canfield himself, which was titled as Magic of Believing.
Okay.
That stayed with me till today. If I have to, give a tagline to my manifestation journey, it's believe in the magic of believing. And that chapter stayed with me, that a guy like Jack can also believe in something which I thought was very Indian and connected to spirituality maybe. And that was the start of my journey when I saw it was vetted by a lot of people who are respected in that space. And during my high school days, I also read about sigils, which was very interesting. And sigils also somewhere leads you to the energy alignment, to manifestation.
What is sigil?
So sigils are
Runes.
those ancient
Runes.
symbols.
Hmm.
No,
Okay.
ancient symbols. Like look at swastik as a sigil.
Mhm.
We call it as a pious symbol today, but it was a sigil. So sigil are these. Every culture has these symbols.
Like we have yantras.
Yes,
Yeah.
yantras, or say Om as a sigil.
Hmm.
So when we read about other culture, other countries, then we are fascinated to discover that all these sigils are interconnected, and somewhere entire mankind is following certain sigils, and every sigil has a meaning to it. And just by putting that sigil in front of you, you can attract a lot of things in your life.
That's very
Like there's a sigil for being famous. Like you
Really?
both are such famous
No,
women.
yeah, please.
You
Please
know,
tell us what that
I
sigil
know
is.
you have that sigil with you.
We'll put that in a backdrop.
So yes, for the audience, if you want to get famous, the sigil is a wine glass, half full wine glass.
Red or
Really?
white wine?
So that basically
Up to
the
you.
sigils were black and white, drawings. So I couldn't understand it was wine glass, but today I know that that was a figure of wine glass. So just put that wine glass, a depiction, a drawing of it, and keep looking at it. It's said to bring fame to you, positive
Really?
fame. Yeah. So
So we
these are sigils, Shonali. It was a very interesting science. So that made me understand that manifestation is a very wider science. And as you just introduced me, I'm an engineer. So when I started, studying my engineering courses, I was introduced to quantum physics.
Mhm.
And then, something logical in me got, connected. That I used to think that all these stupid, silly ideas of being blessed, being God's favorite child are all, just stupid. But when quantum physics was talking about the same theory of observation, observer to observant, I was able to connect to it. And then I thought, let me chase it through quantum physics lens. So today, if you look at my manifestation rituals, I don't tell people to go and buy something, do something fancy. I tell them everything is within you, because it's all about training your mind. And that's where my, journey professionally began in that. Of course, I don't, pursue manifestation as a professional coach, but thanks to my, sharing conversations, a lot of people come to me today for the consultation, and I've started it like a passion project alongside my community.
Do people find it difficult to reconcile, you are an engineer, you're a trained engineer,
Yeah.
and the field of quantum physics is relatively new,
Yeah.
so to speak. We're still wrapping our head around quantum entanglement and all those things, and the observed proton and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So when you got into it, it was new. It must have been very new when you were learning it.
Yeah.
And manifestation also is like a new concept, so to speak. We've been praying for years. We've
Yeah.
been saying for years, Bhagwan, mujhe pass kara de, main nariyal fodugi mandir mein, and all that. That's one form of manifestation. How did you reconcile your scientific mind, this new space of quantum physics, and your everyday life as a young girl? How did you join those three together? Because did people around you say कि क्या हो रहा है उसको पागल हो रही है?
So first thing, Kiran, that, if you believe in something, I personally feel it's your personal belief which comes in first. And then you do the storytelling, or you choose to share or not to share it with the world. For me, like I'm talking about 1996, when I was in my 10th standard till date, I think I have been very receptive of learning more about this thing rather than sharing my knowledge around.
Okay.
So that has not made me ever come in that spot where people have questioned my beliefs in it. However, after knowing my academic qualifications and my journey through it, it had made them believe more into me. Non-believers also come and believe in me because they know that I'm talking something logic.
Also, we've seen your lifestyle.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I've grown with it. And I personally believe, Shonali, that if you want to get fit, you want to listen to someone who's fitter, right? You don't want to listen to someone who's
Yeah,
overweight,
if you're
unhealthy.
broke and teaching manifestation, then I may not be having you here. in
And
this
that's the
podcast.
reason why a lot of people today have made it like I would say a something like how you guys shared that, a lot of people find it laughing stock or a cliche today because of certain
Instagram
gurus who have,
has- Everyone's sitting and manifesting, then who's working, I mean, you have
I'll come to it. So if you have to ask me that, is manifestation only about saying affirmations, sitting at one place and just asking for things and things will move? Yes, it will work for you. However, there's a however to it. Aligned actions around anything and everything is required in life, right? Like, for example, if I want to develop a bicep, I can't just look at it and say I have a bicep and I'll get it. Maybe I'll get toner just by saying that.
Yeah,
I still agree.
what's his name? That guy who's in an armchair, who's written a book called Placebo, Joe Dispenza, and I've read several of his books. He's himself an example of the power of will.
Yeah.
He doesn't use the word manifestation.
Correct.
He uses quantum field.
Yeah.
And he talks about the power of
Correct.
will. And what he says is that if you can raise your vibration through meditation or chanting or whatever, and then be in that quantum field, you can create whatever you want. But you also need to have belief, faith, and conviction.
Correct.
He himself was a cripple.
Correct. I know his story. It was miraculous.
And it is through
the power of will
that he walks and he's normal and he travels the
Yeah.
world and he, coaches people to overcome all sorts of physical ailments and hardships. So obviously now he's a doctor. I don't know if he's a medical doctor or he's a doctor by PhD.
I think, not a medical
Dr. Joe
doctor.
Dispenza,
for
but
sure,
whatever.
yeah.
But I mean, the proof of the pudding is in its eating and you can see it. So yes, you're right that you can't develop so much, but just basis wishful thinking. But in his book, he says there were two sets of people. One was going to the gym and weightlifting, and the other was sitting for a few minutes every day and imagining they're weightlifting. And they both developed the same amount of muscle.
Exactly, I was coming to it.
But isn't sitting and imagining that more difficult than actually weightlifting?
Okay, so I have a question to ask you. People who was asked to believe in it, if the 100% audience was aligned to believe in it and surrender is the word there, Shanali. Like, I'll give you an example. For example, if you're 3-year-old and you wanted a bicycle and you both were like, you saw a neighborhood kid ride a bicycle, which was very fancy, and you came home and told your daddy that I want the same kind of bike. Only that assurance your dad gave you that yes, you will get it was enough. To make you happy.
Yeah.
And you surrendered to that thought that you will get. You didn't question that. You were not even having it in your night dreams that, dad might say a no to me tomorrow. You were just dreaming that bicycle standing in your, courtyard, you're riding it. You were enjoying, you're feeling that entire joy. And suddenly next day you see that bicycle,
materialized.
So basically that kind of surrendering doesn't really come easy today. If you have to ask me that why 100% surrender to that thought, to that desire, to that universe, that universe will make it happen for you. Like if you have to ask me, if I am sitting with someone who's a non-believer and I'm surrendering to that thought that I will develop my biceps just by wishful thinking, it will happen for me because I surrender to that universe by having that faith in the universe.
But
you have that faith in your father.
How do people have that faith?
So basically, fun thing, you can train your brain to have that faith. Second, who do you have trust in? Tell me, who do you guys have faith in generally in a normal day-to-day life?
In a person?
Anything, person, situation, just tell me.
Taxes.
Facts, yeah.
Hanumanji.
Maybe your loved ones, when they say something.
I did that Hanumanji, you ignored it.
You said Hanumanji, I'm sorry, I missed it. Beautiful. So Hanumanji again. Talking about Hanumanji or facts, both of them, I would call them as placebos. I love Hanumanji as well. I listen to Hanuman Chalisa every single day. But think of it as placebo. Like, or a pseudo belief rather, that every day in my house in evening, we do aarti. Now, a lot of my friends say, Ari, kya hota hai aarti se yaar? But for me, that feeling of aarti gives me a lot of positive vibe. My house has a positive energy.
It's a cleansing.
That bell, what I ring, I personally feel it's cleansing. That works for me. But if one of my friends just copies me thinking ये आरती करती है तो शायद इसको कुछ मिलता है, and she's doing it with that intent कि just because Neha's doing it, I'm doing it, she has a faith in me and not in that ritual. So that ritual will not manifest the way she wants it. Like, I'll give you a very dangerous fact that people who are believers like us, if we believe in something which is negative, that also will come true.
Yeah, of course.
So if your brain is trained to surrender into something, it can be something very wrong.
But I don't know, Kiran, I can't speak for you. Very often in my life, I've believed something will happen and it has not happened. And I've believed it without questioning it. I'm not kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not kidding.
Okay, so let's understand why it happens with people who are believers. Let's talk about only believers. Like, for
And this,
example,
I'm not talking about a belief in a God or whatever.
yeah.
Mm.
Because when you're young, you're not trained to even do that. You're just
Correct. It
thinking,
can be anything.
I have a feeling this is going to happen, or this college admission will come through for me or for my child, or my book will sell 1 million copies, and I can go on and on. Or my husband has started a new venture, and this particular venture will take off, and you're just surprised then that
It didn't
doesn't
happen. So I'll ask you some more questions to dig deeper into your belief, if you
Mhm.
feel. There was no limiting belief there or self doubt when you were manifesting.
no, because
XYZ.
when you're in your early 20s, you have no self doubt.
Yeah, you
At
were
least-
talking about a certain college. Let's take an example of that one.
Yeah,
or any,
I'm not talking about that. I'm
Yeah,
just
just
throwing
talk
at you
about
random.
yeah, just talk about
Just anything.
random things at the
Random thing. Like, for example, I was working on a phenomenal script 3 years
Okay.
ago.
Okay.
It was substantial
Okay.
with a stellar star cast, and I
Okay.
was pretty certain that this is going to be a film, an unforgettable film. But then the project just got shelved.
Okay. Okay.
I swear to God, there was no doubt in my mind about it. In fact, I was counting days that another year from now it'll release and this will happen and that will happen. Just to
Okay.
give you an example.
Okay.
So for what I've seen, I don't know whether that's been your experience, and I'll just put this to you also, Neha.
Sure.
But very often when I've been fixated on something and I've said like, okay, the job has come, we've had the final conversation, and whatever
Yeah.
terms and conditions, everything
And
has
it's
been,
happening, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
happening, but it doesn't happen. Later in life, I realized that redirection was the best thing that could have happened at that point.
Okay. Okay.
That has been my experience.
Yeah. So basically, you are coming from a space where you have agreed for the redirection, settlement also. Shonali is talking about a step before,
Yeah.
wherein she has still not arrived on the redirection.
Huh.
She's
Yeah.
not happy with that thing.
Yeah.
This
Or
comes to me
she's
later.
not even taking it as if maybe God had better plans for me. She's not
Yeah,
even.
I haven't there yet. I'm like, okay, that didn't work out.
But two examples, but in the same sync that things have not worked out for us, in spite of we having very hardcore belief in it. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's decipher it from that lens that I'm giving you both a benefit of doubt that you both were very, very positive about it, and you
Yeah.
both had your belief in
Yeah.
place. Your surrendering was to the next
I
level.
mean,
and
like,
everything
not
was
just
working.
positive. I was so excited I couldn't sleep.
Okay. So now let's understand why this happens with some people. First thing, do you know about brain waves?
Yeah.
Because I pursue that entire thing
that's
from a
what
neuro.
Alpha,
Joe
theta,
Dispenza
and-
was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about it, yeah.
So first thing, we always say manifestation is more mind manifestation. We use this term multiple times. Tell me, where does this mind rest?
The mind doesn't rest.
But where does it rest? Like, does
In
it
space.
in space? Okay, and then
Beyond.
what's the difference between a brain and a mind?
The brain is physical, and the
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
is the
More abstract.
the
Abstract.
whatever drives the brain, like the electricity
Mind
powering
is
the
actually
brain.
man
Okay,
in Hindi.
okay. Okay. Now let's go a little deeper into it. You said that brain is a physical organ and mind is abstract. Now I'll still take a cue from your, answer, Kiran. Think of your phone as of course, it's a hardware. It's a device. Okay. So think of your brain as a hardware.
Hmm.
Okay. And your mind as a software. That's an easy
Okay.
analogy to
Okay.
understand rather than saying it's there, it's there. So when your knee is paining, your brain is still here, but your mind is here.
Correct.
So if you want to fly to Singapore tomorrow, your mind is already in Singapore,
Yeah, correct.
but your brain is sitting here.
Correct.
However, a lot of people use brain and mind interchangeably.
Interchangeably, yeah.
Okay, now let's understand that why am I talking about it? Because a lot of people feel that just by repeating affirmations in your intelligent brain, which is your physical organ, you might make things happen for your mind, which is leading to manifestation. So your mobile phone is your brain. Your apps maybe, or the software, just think of app as a easy abstract. Your Instagram app, which is like a favorite, is your, say, mind. And then within the app, what you serve or what you go to that app for is your subconscious alignment. Because everybody has a different subconscious alignment.
Okay.
You might have a brain, all of us have brains, we all have minds,
It's
but
doubtful
we
for some people.
Correct. I think let's not talk about it. We'll talk about it off camera. Now, when we talk about something which was your life's belief, it came from a place of your mind manifestation. And of course, it was a very important part that subconscious was playing a very major role there. Like in brain, if I have to ask you, what is the percentage, of your conscious and subconscious brain in your mind? Like
Conscious must be like
More
5.
subconscious is greater than
so how much greater?
I think
It's like an
99.
ice-
Sukka.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
99%
Yeah,
is
tip of the iceberg,
subconscious.
Tip
but
of the
what?
iceberg, yeah.
99%.
So 5 and 95.
5
If
and
you have to
95.
believe the
Okay.
neuroscientists, they
Okay.
say everybody has a different theory, but it's more or less
Hmm.
5 and 95. So 5% is our conscious brain, 95% is our subconscious. However, right now, when I'm talking to you, you guys are talking to me, it's our conscious brain working right now. Correct?
Absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if you talk about waves, we are right now on a
Alpha.
okay. So let's also understand the waves little bit.
Huh.
Generally, there are 5 kind of waves, but I'll focus on
Yeah.
only 4 because we are chasing manifestation from neuro perspective. Alpha, beta, theta, and delta.
Delta.
Delta is when you are in your deep
sleep.
sleep.
Hmm.
Theta, I'll come to it because that's my favorite. Because for any manifestation coach,
You need to
theta is
be.
the
Correct,
favorite
correct.
one.
Beautiful.
Beta is what we're doing right
Okay,
now. Beta is
beta.
the active one,
So
which
what
is
is
your
alpha?
Okay.
like for a mentally sane person, beta has to be active. Otherwise, we'll say, oh, he's mentally unstable. Okay.
Okay.
Beta keeps you alert.
we
It's
know
like your
lots
alert
of,
wave.
We know lots of people
No,
without beta.
No,
So
beta.
alpha is a wave you should chase because that's a wave which makes you calmer. When you're
Okay.
stressed, beta will help you. Beta is
Beta
the
is action.
working, but we
Alpha
want
is zen.
but in our stress, we want the zen to come in, right?
Yeah.
But our beta is working overactively, which we should avoid.
Right.
Now, to go to this from beta to alpha, we have to do a little practice every single day because right now, when you're manifesting or whatever your manifestation dreams were, you were actively chasing it from beta.
Mhm.
And a lot of people who are doers like you and me, all of us, we also put a lot of aligned actions to it, saying, oh, okay, I want to have a fit body. I'm also going to gym. I'm also eating right. I'm also putting my vision board there. And dude, I'm looking at it every single day with all the right bodies. And I'm like, dude, I want this body. But it's not happening for me, Neha. Why? Because she is doing everything right. But dude, because you're so aligned with your beta, you have forgotten that 95% of your brain is subconscious, which is driven more by alpha and theta.
Hmm.
And not
Okay.
by
So how do you
beta.
change the gears?
okay.
shift
So
the
the
gears?
very easy ritual right now. If I have to ask you, there are various ways to have your alpha wave come in front. I'm sure you know when you guys must
Meditate.
be writing your book.
Writing.
You
Getting
go
into
into that
zone.
deep
Zone.
meditation space. Of course, meditation is the easiest answer, but most difficult to do.
Yeah.
But it puts you in the state of alpha very fast. What else? Like if you're
Yoga.
painting, if you're doing
Yoga.
something therapeutic, yoga,
Gardening.
correct. But it's not
Playing with your
possible
dog.
every day.
Even
basis.
exercising, I think.
Playing with your dog, something, playing with your loved ones, playing with a child, a baby.
Okay.
You know, why you like when you're very stressed and you look at a baby's face who's giggling, even in a, heavy mall crowded space, you feel that your energies are, uplifted.
Unless it's your own and he's crying.
Yes. And these are the things which we don't do on a day-to-day basis until unless you're put into workshop or you subscribe to a class. However, an easy ritual is if you are right now in the beta mode and you want to go to alpha right now as we're all sitting here, you have to just make sure that you close your eyes for 2 minutes without doing anything at all.
Oh God, we just
Anything
did it.
at all.
Every episode we are doing
But you have
this.
to close your eyes, okay?
So the
Close
universe
your
is
eyes.
telling us something, Shadani.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about it during our
Yeah.
lunch, and
Close your eyes for
that
2
time
minutes.
you told me to keep your eyes closed, open,
I
and
said just
still
sit and do
just
nothing
sit
for 2
and do
minutes.
nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm not asking you to do that. That's a little. I would say that's still difficult because you're
Okay.
looking at someone, you're still feeling little restless. You're looking
Yeah.
at people.
So
Like
close your eyes is worse because then you have to
Your mind is racing.
But try tell me today. If I have to ask you, you have 24 hours to yourself. And if you have to really sit down and have your eyes closed, it's only in a spa when you're asked to put something on your eye packs and all on and you rest. And that time you feel so rejuvenated, it reflects on your skin. And you feel that pack has worked for you. No, dude, it's alpha. So they're charging you for developing your own alpha, which you can do at home also.
Neha, you're going to put spas out of
है ना?
business
Yeah,
now.
who's
No,
going
I
to
work
need
with
my
a lot
who's
of
going
them
to-
and I feel some of
Who's
them
going
are
to need my
fantastic.
back if just my eyes closing is going to do the alpha?
Yes, I can even help you with that one. If you look at that book, which is that famous book, I'm sure you guys know, The Healing Wala, where she has healed herself out of cancer.
Louise.
Louise.
You can heal your life.
Correct. You
Yeah.
can heal your life. In that also, if you dig deeper, she talks about manifestation and
It
power
do.
of will.
It does.
See, of
It
course,
does.
there are people, Rhonda will call it secret, Joe will call it power of will. There are people who, like
Yeah,
me,
but
who will call it
it's
magic
the
of
same.
manifestation, but it's the same.
Yeah.
But what
A
is
rose
it all
by
about?
any name.
Training your
Any other-
subconscious brain.
No, so this is what I'm asking you, that when you say close your eyes
Hmm.
for 2 minutes,
Hmm.
and you go into alpha. But it
Yeah.
doesn't always happen. If
It
you've got
will
some
happen always. Even if there is a problem which is popping in your head, even if you have a task at hand,
2
nobody's
minutes.
judging you. Let
Okay,
that
chalo. So
thought
2
stay.
minutes you close the eyes, now you're in alpha.
Let's close the eyes for 2 minutes.
That was quick.
And see, you guys are so calm. And I also saw a little smile on your face, Kiran,
Were you
which
calm,
was so
Kiran?
beautiful.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Kiran,
Kiran can sit
otherwise
with her
being
eyes
so
shut.
restless, yeah, she was
With the eyes open, she was restless.
yes. Because Kiran, sometimes when our senses are involved actively, again our beta is at work.
Okay.
See, I'm going back to the same logic that we have to shut our beta a little.
Okay, so now we
So
shifted
my
to
eyes
alpha.
closed, I go into alpha.
Yeah.
If my
And
eyes
then-
were open, I can't stay still.
Yeah, but that's the way to do it. Like
Okay,
if you
so
want
now
to
what
shut.
happens next? Now
shift-
you're in alpha.
Okay,
Now,
so alpha is the state which helps you go into your Zen mode, and
Hmm.
everybody wants to get into the Zen mode,
okay, we are
and
there
we don't
now.
know where to go.
Very zen.
Okay,
Now give us
so
the
now,
next step.
okay, so now coming to my favorite wave, which is theta.
Hmm.
Now the best part about theta is that if I have to talk to someone who's like very, busy, very practical, and someone who wants a solution essay, कि अभी बता दो बस ये attract करना है कैसे करना है.
Hmm.
So then I'll put him or her to theta. Now what
How?
does theta does? Theta is that magical, I would say, marriage between your alpha state and your delta state. Like, I'll take you through that evening, raat ka samay, you are just about to sleep.
Hmm.
Now, when you're sleeping, I'm sure you guys have your eyes closed when you're trying to sleep. So you're already in your alpha because 2 minutes के लिए तो आप आँख बंद कर ही रहे होंगे, correct? So you're in your alpha and you want to get into your delta, which is your deep sleep. Okay. Between alpha and delta is theta.
Hmm.
Theta is that unconscious time, not even a subconscious time.
Hmm.
Now, coming to this unconscious, which is again a very favorite chapter of
Hmm.
mine, within the subconscious brain, which was, you remember, 5 and 95%?
Hmm.
In that subconscious of 95%, can you tell me what is the percentage for unconscious?
Must be 30%.
So it's equal, more or
Oh,
less.
really?
It's
Yeah,
equal.
subconscious is like 55 and then around 45 is unconscious.
Okay.
Now,
That's
when
huge.
you become, yeah, that's huge. And when we all feel that unconscious is like very,
Very
little.
minimal.
Yeah, very minimal. However, when you want to enter in that theta space, you become unconscious because you're like, you remember that time जब हम बस सोने वाले होते हैं और सो नहीं पा रहे हैं और बस उस ब्रिज पे होते हैं.
Hmm.
That bridge is said to be the highest peak of manifestation.
Okay.
Worldwide gurus talk about this stage,
Hmm.
which is called theta space.
Yeah.
They call it by different names.
Yeah.
Now, if I have to tell the viewers who are looking at this podcast that if you want to attract anything in your life, from a cup of coffee to a Ferrari,
Hmm.
just play on this theta wave. How? Make it a practice from today onwards. As you enter that phase where you're conscious today, because Neha has told you, so you
Hmm.
might become a little more conscious when you think about me. Those 33 seconds, I'm not even asking you 2 minutes.
Hmm.
33 seconds of your transition.
As you're drifting off to sleep.
As you're drifting off to sleep, you have to keep repeating the affirmation you want to happen in the present perfect tense.
Hmm.
So you'll say, you can also start with a place of gratitude, saying, thank you, God, for my lovely red Ferrari. Or thank you, God, for my dream movie project.
Or for
Okay.
good health.
Or for good
yeah.
health, or for your kids' health, or for
Yeah.
your loved ones, whatever you want to, whichever is your top, ask that
Hmm.
time. do it for only 21 days. 21 days, you might have a gap, you might forget it today, you can again start it, but do it at 21 days ka stretch. Trust me, 21 days, that will become your reality.
Really?
And I'm talking about a cup of coffee to a red Ferrari. I'm not even
Wow.
giving you, a limit to your limitless dreams.
I'll
So
start
this
with
is a
that.
science to soul connect.
Nice.
The only catch here is, Kiran, for example, 5th day you forget doing it.
You have to
6 days
start
your
all over.
0 day.
You're-
Because 21 days at a stretch
But
is set
here's
to,
the thing, that just as you're drifting off to sleep,
Huh?
how do you stay alert and plant these seeds then? Because this is
Because
what
you
Joe
keep-
Dispenza
I-
always says,
right
plant
now I'm
yours.
planting it for you. See, when you plant some seeds and you're very desperate about that, like I'm sure you know about the bamboo magic.
No.
You know the
Tell
bamboo
us.
moment. There's a beautiful story on bamboo moment wherein there is this Chinese farmer who tells the entire neighborhood that I'll be planting bamboos in my field.
Mhm.
So all the farmers are doing that regular planting. However, he has put bamboo seeds. Now bamboo takes a lot of time to grow. I'm sure you know that. So after 6-7 months passes, there's not even a single sprout which is coming out. So all his friends come to him and tell him that, dude, you're doing something very, very wrong. Please change all this and just put the regular stuff and maybe that will work for you. And he says, no, I'm really desperate about bamboos and I know that will give me great business because not many people are doing it. I'm still waiting for it. A year passes. A lot of people again come to him and tell him 1 year has passed, even all this rains have also gone away. Now please do something about this field. He says, no, it'll take a little more time. This way 2 or 3 years passes away and there's not even a single sprout. Now friends have stopped talking to him. They have stopped advising him because unko lag raha hai sun hi nahi raha hai. Now his own family members come to him in the 4th year and say that we understand that you're very passionate about it. You have a very strong belief about it, but trust me, it's not gonna happen because kuch to pata chalta. You're a farmer yourself, don't you know? So he's like, I'm a farmer. That's why I know how bamboo grows. Please stay with me. 5th year comes. 5th year comes and he goes to the farm with his pota, little tiny pota, who believes in the same dream as his Dadaji because he has been seeing him for literally 5 years. And that little pota and Dada sitting there and they see a little tiny sprout coming in all across and they're like very excited. They're saying, हाँ कुछ तो अभी हो रहा है. As soon as that sprout comes, bamboo takes a lot of time, building its roots inside.
Spreading
but as
them.
it sprouts, then it goes, I
Very
think,
fast.
5x times more
Very
in
fast.
a year than other crops. Within 7 months, this guy has full-fledged crop of bamboo, all healthy, all, as per his dream alignment, and everything is,
How
aha for him.
fascinating.
Now, this is a bamboo moment. If you look deeper into it, we all have this kind of situations in life. At times, maybe our dreams look big to us today. We might feel, oh, like I'll come back to the story after I give you one analogy from your own ask. You started beautifully, Kiran bhai, saying कि हम बचपन से ही कहीं ना कहीं manifestation तो करते थे ना, नहीं हम मंदिर में जाते थे, and you said that कि भगवान मुझे ये दे दो. Now I'll take the viewers back to भगवान वाला episode. We all have been, like if you're spiritually religious family, you go to temples and you pray and you say to God, for example, आपके घर में सिर्फ स्कूटर है और आपके 2 बच्चे हैं और बारिश का टाइम है और हर वो बंदे को लगता है मेरा एक कार हो जाए. ठीक है, उसका सपना सिर्फ एक कार है. कौन सी कार है, क्या मॉडल है, he doesn't care who. He goes to the मंदिर and says, God, please, मेरे सारे रिश्तेदारों के पास कार है, मेरे बच्चों को भी मैं कार में घुमाना चाहता हूँ, give me a car. He prays to God and maybe he gets it. But there's one more person standing next to him who wants a specific car. Okay? But he's also going there and saying, God यार कार दिला दे, God यार कार दिला दे. तो उसको भी गॉड ने मारुति 800 दिलाया, इसको भी मारुति 800 दिलाया और वो बोल रहा है अरे मैंने मारुति 800 थोड़ा ना मांगी थी. तो
Why
गॉड इज
is
क्वेश्चनिंग
Christ
हिम बैक.
Frost हो
आपने
गए?
स्पेसिफिकली कब पूछा था,
Okay.
क्या पूछा था?
Okay.
And when you go and pray in front of God, I'm sorry to use this word, but you pray only as per your auqat.
Yeah, correct.
It's a very
That's
raw
correct.
word, like someone
Yeah.
who
No,
believes
you're
that
right,
I'm
you're
not.
No,
right,
it's
you're
absolutely
right,
So
you're right.
if you are praying to God, be that confident person that I deserve that red Ferrari. I have all the, I would say capabilities and, I would say that dream and desire and I'm worthy of it. And if you're worthy of it, if that thought comes from that worth place, your thoughts, your surrendering becomes very easy. Like today, we are in a better off place, all of us. We might dream of something bigger than, what we have today. But there are people, below poverty line who are just asking for basics, which are,
Survival.
luxuries for them.
But Neha, don't you think that the Eastern philosophies are different?
Yeah.
And a lot of conversation around manifestation
Yeah.
comes from Western philosophy, even though we are manifesting through our prayers from a young age.
Yeah.
There's a little more innocence to and purity to that kind of manifestation. And we are taught in all Eastern philosophies that be grateful for what you have, and of course your needs and desires are granted to you. But when you already have so much, my neighbor has nothing. He has an old Lambretta scooter, example, and I already have an S-Class Mercedes outside. And now I'm saying, now I want a Ferrari. I would just find myself materialistic to the point of being pretty. I mean, this goes against basically intrinsic Eastern philosophies that you have so much. Look at those people. They don't have even this much. In a country where the inequities stare you in your face day in and day out, it's not a question of deserving or not. It's a question of, I'm satisfied. What about satisfaction? Because in this manifestation game,
what is
people are just
satisfaction?
not
Shonali,
content.
where is satisfaction word, I would say, coming from?
Contentment.
Correct.
Contentment
Where
comes
is
from
the
within.
word contentment coming
It comes from within. It's a
within
feeling.
you.
It's
So
a
that's
feeling.
your feeling. That's your subconscious alignment. That might be very different from a 21-year-old Gen Z who's sitting here who's still attracting that car. If your
100%.
subconscious is saying
But
that
I'm
I have
saying-
enough, then you have
No,
enough.
and I'm saying something else, Neha.
Yeah.
If you're sitting and manifesting a Ferrari for yourself, and you have domestic help, and you know in
Then
India
she doesn't have enough.
they
Money
don't
to
have
even
enough. They have no
send
social.
her- yeah,
no
correct.
matter what you do for them,
Correct.
and you realize that your one shoe is more than their monthly salary.
Agreed.
Okay, then how can you want more?
Okay, first of all, let's understand the parity of the world. I'm sure you all know that 95% of the world's wealth is with 5% of the world's population and vice versa. However, manifestation doesn't, even in Eastern philosophy and Western, nowhere it is asking you to be materialistic only. Manifestation comes from a lot of place. Again, from your subconscious alignment. What do you want to align to? Do you want to align to a life which is full of giving? Like through my community, I do a lot of community give back. Now, if my subconscious is aligned to that, I want to, like, if you go and see my vision board, you'll see a picture of my community give back, that I want to give back so much to my community. So if my thought is that, my manifestation, my universe, my subconscious will align me
support
to
that.
do more of that. Who's stopping you? Who's stopping
No,
you
no,
from
they're
doing-
not.
Correct.
What I'm trying to say,
But unfortunately,
I
as you
see
rightly said,
unchecked greed today.
yes,
And I see that the graspingness to
That I agree.
people, talking about manifestation at a superficial level, Instagram is full of that. And every vision board is only about material things. I mean, you rarely hear somebody, even if it's for your own family, I've seldom heard someone say, I'm manifesting a good college admission for myself, or my child, or good health for myself, or a full-term pregnancy for my daughter-in-law. Everyone is busy manifesting. Ferrari, of course, is the most manifested item. Everyone manifesting that fit body, the Ferrari fit meaning superficially fit. Okay. So I just feel that it's a very superficial understanding of human life and what causes happiness. And isn't it ironical that in a world where so many people are busy manifesting and successfully too, there is still such widespread discontentment, unhappiness, and mental health problems.
No, I do not take away even a single point from your, conversation, Shonali, because I totally believe in it. And that's why today's generation, in fact, I think are more conscious that they want to choose the minimalist way. A lot of them are doing it. And we can see that change
Sadly,
happening.
my
It's good
children are not
Okay, but a lot of
Neither is
them
mine.
are. However, I'm sure
maximalist
I'm
children.
sure as you rightly said, that when Instagram reels, are showing more of those reels, which is talking about manifestation as a wholesome, alignment theory rather than, these materialistic things. But I'll tell you why exactly are we talking more about the materialistic goods? Because it's easy to see the proof of it. For example,
Fair
if I want to attract a cup of coffee, and I want to show you my magic that I can attract a cup of coffee right now on this table, I
Then
have
we-
to show you that proof, right? If I'm having my inner zen, if I'm
Point.
trying to do some, some.
No, I hear you.
So now,
I mean, I hate saying I hear you, but I understand.
yeah,
what
but
you're
I
saying.
also understand from where you're coming. However, coming to, manifestation so I always call it soul to science connection, because soul has to be in alignment with your science when you're manifesting. That's why, Shonali, you and
That's a
Kiran
good
might
one.
be on the same place, maybe financially, health-wise, everywhere. Still, you'll have different dreams. And those dreams, materialistic, non-materialistic, might be very different. Because again, 95% of your brain is subconscious. So though we are all made human the same way, God has given us equal amount of brain, but God has not given us equal amount of subconscious thoughts. We all align to it, basis our education, basis our ecosystem, basis the people we meet.
And your soul journey.
Yeah, so on your, in fact,
Because somebody might want, I mean, what my understanding of life is may be different from the next person basis what where they are in their soul's journey.
So soul journey, your alpha and theta has a very strong role in your soul journey also. Like the thoughts you have in your theta phase or your alpha phase also comes in from a childhood trauma. It might
Of
come from a
course.
fear. It
Yeah.
might come from a
Yeah.
a beautiful
life.
past life.
And even your wants and needs will come from what you've not had growing up. You
possibly, yeah, you might
Desire
Wo-
what you've
yeah.
never had and
Yeah.
what you've seen others having.
like a billionaire who's not had time with her father may just grow up wanting a
be
simpler life.
yeah, and be a full-on hands-on dad.
Yeah, and may
Maybe
not
not.
want
Yeah.
that
Possibly.
skyscraper building with his
Possibly.
name on it or the thing.
Possibly.
But you were talking about the theta stage. So can you plant more than one affirmation in that?
So in 21 days, no. Why? Because you only have 33 seconds. Like right now, we were shutting our eyes for 2 minutes, and we had so many thoughts pass by. In fact, coming to thoughts, do you know how many thoughts we have in a day? I'm sure you would know.
Buddha had an account for it, but I
Yeah.
haven't-
So I think yeah, 75,000 thoughts at least. when we are-
75,000.
Yeah. However, there was a study done by neuroscientists where they wanted to just go to random people who are doing some random work and map their brain to understand क्या thoughts हैं यार. बहुत thoughts हैं, but ज़्यादातर क्या है और commonality क्या है. There were 3 areas which came out as a common thought for, like, I think they took a sample size of 10,000, 15,000 people. The top 3 things, like all of us are thinking about only top 3 things which are 92% accountable,
Which
which
are
was health,
Huh.
wealth,
Yeah.
and your loved ones.
Of
That's
course.
How
it.
nice.
Only 3. So Shonali,
But
here we are
most good
talking
things
about
come in that category only.
Yeah.
Kiran.
No, but those are
95% of our thoughts
priorities.
only about it. So
Not work.
yeah.
Not
Now
workplaces.
even if it's wealth, it is your career, it is your money.
No, it is that only. I'm not going to be sitting and thinking about ants.
Yeah.
But that's what. So going back to your question,
Huh.
what are we doing? Are we still concerned about your health, wealth, and loved ones? Then why are we not calling us? Why are we then saying that we are selfish? This is the way we all are.
But Neha, in
All of us.
today's day and age, there's so much navel gazing. This
Hmm.
whole therapy
Hmm.
epidemic, I would call it. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Is all about centering yourself and
Hmm.
seeing who's being toxic towards you, who's being narcissistic towards you, how you can self-preserve
And the
yourself.
therapy culture is turning you into narcissists.
Yeah. So in this whole thing,
It's true.
manifestation, would you say it is enhancing this tendency to think only
Why
purely
is
of
it
yourself?
enhancing?
Because you're thinking, I, me, myself, let me make my life better in a way. I'm like playing the devil's advocate here.
So, if, for example, I'm sitting with, say, Mr. Goenka, who's a Vipassana, founder. I've been a part of the Vipassana. I've been there for
Oh,
10
you
days.
used to do Vipassana,
Yeah,
no?
I've been there to the camp. I've completed my 10 days course.
Okay.
And it is a Aryamon. Like
And
10
you
days.
practice it even
yes.
now?
No, I don't practice it regularly because I generally go and explore these sciences to understand the commonalities.
Okay.
So I went there more from a detox and a learning perspective because I'm a trainer, so I wanted to learn. And I never knew about Mr. Goenka that day. And I think, if I'm not wrong, Vipassana is the only ashram in India right now where they don't even charge you a single rupee.
Yeah, it's all
Hmm.
free.
And you get your AC room, attached bathroom, you get all your
If
luxury.
people
and
donate of their own will, they do.
only
but
on the
they're-
10th day if you
yeah.
want to.
If you want.
However, what I saw there when on day 1 evening, they run these lectures of Goenka sir.
Mm.
And I saw this man speaking there. And again, I told you, I work from a logic and magic brain both. And I was looking at this man talking. And here's an industrialist who's a successful industrialist, a billionaire, who was doing so much for community give back also. And at the same time, he says beautiful things. He says, there are 2 kinds of people, grahast and sannyasi, right?
Mhm.
Sannyasi अगर धन अर्जन करने लगे तो will you question him? We all have, right? We put them in jails also. Goenka ji says that sannyasis का धर्म है कि धन अर्जन नहीं करना है. That is their dharma, and that's why they've chosen a sannyasi life. However, look at the flip side of it. The other side says that if you're a grahast, हर किसी का काम है धन अर्जन करना.
Okay.
Even a homemaker.
Okay.
That's why in my community, I come and talk about women and financial independence very strongly. On so many fancy panels, we talk about women and financial freedom. But dude, it's time we go on the ground level and talk to each of these homemakers. Dude, what are you doing for yourself? Are you earning dhan. And you, of course, you might be married to a, very amazing guy who's earning a lot of money,
Yeah.
who's a great husband. But then it's all the more reason to come and do or support him because your entire ecosystem is supporting you. So go and earn your own money. So if
I think
any
she
of
needs
us,
to talk to both of us writers about dhan.
you
Because
guys
the writers don't make too much dhan.
Money.
see, too much is not a question.
The writers don't make much dhan. Forget too
Don't
much.
make
But you
dhan.
make dhan.
Don't make dhan.
So if you don't make dhan, please make dhan. So now we have so many opportunities for writers. I'm sure, like I've heard from you guys, we are converting these scripts into amazing movies, amazing OTT series. I'm sure you'll have a lot of dhan coming your way.
We will.
And please do dhan arjan
We
if
will
you're
do
not doing.
Theta
So dhan
meditation.
arjan
Yeah.
is your dharma.
That's a
And
good
Shonali, now coming to materialistic greed, I want to question everybody who's looking at this podcast right now that, dude, what do you do with that dhan is your dharma.
Ah.
Now, अगर अच्छे आदमी के हाथ में पैसा जाएगा तो क्या पैसे का अच्छा यूज नहीं होगा?
बहुत अच्छा होगा.
So then why अच्छे आदमी और औरतों ने stop कर दिया ये बोलना I'm not doing it for money. Do
Actually,
it for money.
Listen, our parents taught us this is probably a problem.
Mhm.
That be satisfied with what you
Mm.
have. You know, my
Mm.
mom would always say, look at people who have less than you.
Yeah.
Supposing I said, oh God, I want this. Even
Ah.
today she'll say, you have so much. Look at people who have less than you.
So you know what is it called, Shonali? This is
Yeah.
called money story.
This is
Like how
self-limited
for
story.
example, if somebody has gone through a say sexual abuse in her childhood, that girl will always have a trauma. She'll never allow anybody to touch her, even if it's in a loving way or if somebody's trying to give her a hug, because she still travels with that childhood story.
Mm.
Similarly, your money story is built in your childhood years.
Mm.
I call it money blueprint. I create it from a lot of my coaches, wherein we sit down with them. I give them a questionnaire which is 24 pager
Wow.
to write about their childhood experiences, whatever they recall of.
And you go through that.
And yes, and then we create a blueprint on how and what is your relationship with money today,
Mm.
because of what reason. And it all stems from your childhood. And that is your early years, 0 to 7, when your brain development happens the most. 95% of your brain develops when you're between the age of 0 to 5.
Mm.
And Swati Popatwats, who's my ECA vice president, I was talking to her about, kids and their brain development. And again, it marries the manifestation science that, dude, whatever happened in your life
But
that
I
time.
think it's not just about money. What I'm trying to tell you, this is a very fundamental part of Hindu philosophy.
Yeah.
Whether you say, oh, I'm not tall enough, my skin is not good enough, for everything my mother has said,
Look at people who
be
are
grateful for what
Of
you
course,
have.
of
People
course.
don't have
Hmm.
hands and feet.
You know
for
why our
example.
parents used to teach us this? If you had a loving set of parents and they used to teach you this, it comes from a place of making your negative thoughts turn into positive.
Just
Because
gratitude.
if you're stuck into that
Loop of
a victim or someone who's
Yeah.
not had enough,
Yeah.
it's very difficult to attract anything positive in your life.
correct.
Hmm.
That's why.
And I think
So
also
why we were
somewhere
taught to be God fearing. We could have been taught to be God loving.
Hmm.
But we were taught, like, I come from a Brahmin family where we were taught कि periods में आप ये touch ही नहीं कर सकते हो.
Hmm.
So we were scared to touch that. We would have given the logic on why you're not allowed to touch what you're not allowed to touch, maybe, if there was a scientific reason to it. So all of us stem from God fearing, and that's why we were taught कि भाई आपको आगे कोई ड्रीम देखना हो तो पहले नीचे वालों को देखो, वो बेचारे कितने अंडर प्रिविलेज्ड हैं. Dude, they are underprivileged because of two reasons. One, they've not worked enough, or second, maybe they are not coming from a place of, I would say,
Opportunity.
yes, opportunities.
Where
And
does-
jitni
And they
chadar
can still change their life. We have so many stories where people, rags to riches stories we know about, but we also know about stories from riches to rags.
We do.
Yeah. More those, I think,
Yeah.
and they get talked
Yeah.
about. I think this thing about jitni chadar utni pair.
I love this money
We've
story.
grown up on that, you know.
So Kiran, I'll invite you guys for one of my money manifestation Zoom meet. Why I'm talking about money manifestation is
No,
I do
you do a
lot of-
special one with just us. What do you mean invite?
No, why? Because you learn from peers also. See, what she's saying, these are beliefs which are established. Like, I'll ask them, what is your money memory? Just give me words you were taught. So the most favorite is, jitni chadar hai utna pair phailao.
We've grown up
Then
on that.
paise पेड़ पर
But
नहीं
nahi
उगते.
ukte.
Now, let me tell that auntie that paise पेड़ पर ही उगते हैं. Because what is paisa? Paper. Paper grows on trees.
Yeah.
So पैसे पेड़ पर ही उगते हैं. Then
Unless crypto.
there are parents, अभी हम लोग तो normal childhood की बात कर रहे हैं, Shonali. There are parents who have fought over money when the children are very, very young. Nowadays, we are seeing so many divorce cases where we understand the trauma the child is going through. But do you understand how that money story also for the child is getting
Of
written?
course.
Yes.
When they're fighting on the alimony part, they
Yeah.
are talking about,
Division of assets.
the division of assets, everything
Yeah.
is questioned there. The child will grow with a very different mindset about money.
Hmm.
And later, people like us have to deal with these grown up.
Hmm.
adults.
Good, more clients coming your way.
So
Yeah, what happens to the law of karma then? If you can put your mind to things and manifest them, okay? What happens to karma?
Okay. So I'll tell you about one politician who's my coachee. So I take only 36 coaches in a year, which is my one-on-one. And this very famous politician, I hope he's seeing this podcast. So he came to me,
What
Bombay's
does the
leading
name start
politician.
with?
His initials.
Okay. So this guy came to me on my first thing, and his, his wife is my very strong believer, and that she forced him to literally come on this one. Uh, so he must be 55, 56 right now.
Oh my God!
And
I
this
hope it's
guy-
not Devendra Fadnavis and his wife.
And this guy comes to me and he's sitting, in front of me, and he says that though you have aligned this call for 1 hour, I have only 42 minutes, and I have to then rush for a meeting. And I'm like, okay, sir. And he was wearing, so many rings on his fingers, like more than fingers he had rings on. And I was like looking at him, and he's like, I know आप क्या देख रहे हैं. तो मैंने बोला सर क्या देख रहे हैं कि आप बोलेंगे ये सब हटा दीजिए, आप आज के जमाने के कोच हैं, you will say that remove all this. So I said, sir, why are you wearing all this? Can you take me through it? Like tell me about everything. So it's like ये इसलिए पहना, ये हटा दिया ना तो कुर्सी ही नहीं रहेगी. So I'm like, okay. फिर जब सब कुछ हो गया, then I said, sir, my advice to you is कि आप इनको कभी मत उतारिएगा. So he's like, अच्छा ये लड़की कुछ सेंसिबल बात करी है. हाँ ठीक है, I want to listen more about it.
This was
So I
aligning
said,
with his
first,
belief.
First, thank you, Kiran. So first episode done, and then I met him second time, and he came on date. The date he was assigned, and he came and he said, "आपने उस दिन बोला सब रखिए, देखो ये सब रखिए." I said, "Yeah, sir, it's wonderful." After 7 months, this guy comes to me with only one ring on his finger. My 7th month session, and I'm smiling, and he's smiling, and he's like, "आप क्यों हंस रहे हैं?" मैंने कहा आप जिसलिए हंस रहे हो इसीलिए. तो कहते you made this ना. I said I have not done anything, sir. तो कहते no, you made me understand that everything is here and not here. However, if I believe that this will make my life meaningful, this will make my kursi not go, that's your placebo, dude. Don't lose on to your placebo.
Of course.
That's your pseudo belief. So
Of course.
Shonali, if you believe in the law of karma, it will work for you or not work for you because you believe in.
Oh, really?
Show me a person who's not believed in lot of
Arey, but
law
are
of
you
karma and
Are
it
you
has
saying
worked
all
out.
those Buddhist scriptures and Hindu scriptures and
Everything-
Vedas and
everything
Upanishads are
is
rubbish?
here. Nothing is rubbish. All of them have their way to approach that science.
But every
because
action
some parents
has an-
thought that making someone God fearing would work. Some parents who were very, friend like, they told us that loving God is also equally good. And we grew up with that mindset.
But
So
every
it's only
action
about
has an
approaching.
equal and opposite
It's a
reaction. So that is karma.
Correct. But every action what you take,
If
you
you're
have
a
to
bad-
believe. If I believe that I'm strong enough to push this table, I can.
No, but if you're a bad
But if I
person,
believe that I cannot push this is too heavy for me, I'll not be able to push
I know, but if you're a bad person,
Huh?
can you still manifest all the things you want?
How do you define someone as a bad person?
So it's subjective. They might be
no,
good to
no,
themselves.
no.
In someone's books, they are the
No,
heroes. dude.
no.
They may be good
This
to
is
themselves.
not a loose definition.
Okay.
You bitch, gossip, harm others, are miserly with
Says
people. No.
Says who? That they bitch.
If somebody
Says
murders
who?
somebody,
Murder,
now
murder,
this analogy I'll take
you
it from you.
steal money from people,
Okay.
you swindle your shareholders,
Okay.
you declare bankruptcy.
Correct.
Your staff is now going without food at home, but you're building a palace for yourself in some beach house somewhere. I'm just saying there are some very broad, there are some very well-defined ways in which you
That's
can.
why I
gauge-
asked you what is bad.
No, so I'm just saying.
Like
good,
when we're talking about law of
right
karma, we
from
very
wrong-
loosely use it as a social media status for people who have been bitching about us or we know
No,
who
no.
gossip about.
right
Saying
from,
murder.
No, right
Say murder.
from
Murder.
wrong is not a blurred line. And when I say bitchy gossip is that you're in a workplace and you've said something vicious about your colleague to your immediate boss so that it will influence the boss, okay, and your colleague will not get the appraisal she deserves. Maybe you have lied. So there is no, I don't
Again,
li-
this example for me still comes from a place of narration, that who's the first person there. Because we always know about that through an observation model. Like I'll tell you about quantum physics aside.
No, if I've done,
I don't-
supposing I've done it myself, then I know what I've done.
Do you know the atom experience experiment of
Yes.
quantum physics?
When it is being observed, then,
it
Yeah.
behaves differently. So similarly, at times we all feel that XYZ said this about us in a vicious way, and that's why this has happened.
Or about another person.
Possibly, another person maybe, but possibly that would have never happened. that would be just a
No,
figment
there are
of our own
witnesses
thoughts.
there, Baba. I'm just saying.
Again, coming to the witnesses, again, it comes from a place of narration, how that witness has
What
narrated
if your
it.
boss told you?
Let's stick to your
What if
first
your boss
example.
told you that I did not?
I would not agree that right to wrong is a very clear line. It's not, Shonali. It's
Okay.
not. Right to wrong is a grey line.
Okay.
However, some wrongs, like what socially we accept as, like, of course, you're convicted for
Robbery,
murder,
murder,
robbery. Let's take these examples and think
Extreme
of it something which
examples.
is extreme. Because otherwise, it'll become
It's
a different
it's a blurred
panel
area.
discussion for all of us. So, talking about an extreme example where you have done something which is not acceptable at all. Like, for example, if you committed a murder. Now, talking about that guy who has committed the murder, somewhere in his own mind also knows that he has done something wrong. Because when they studied even the most criminal or mentally unstable murderers, there also they saw that there was a place of guilt.
No.
But
Psychopaths.
Psychopaths. But when that guy knew that he's committing something, I don't know how that murder happened. Possibly happened by an accident or subconsciously or consciously or whatever. Let's understand that it was planned, deliberate murder. No, this is a place where the guy who has committed the murder also knows that he has done something wrong. And of course, the entire ecosystem knows. Now, all of us put a lot of bad energy to that incidence. Of course, it's in tabloids, it's in news, we all are reading about it. And we all have certain perceptions, but all of us are of the same opinion that this shouldn't have happened. Okay, entire mankind, like I would say, there are psychopaths still who will say that this was right, which happened recently. There was a murder case which is still talked about, where there's a 22-year-old who has been suspected. I'm sure you guys know about it. So Kirk. Kirk's murderer is a 22-year-old.
I was thinking I was thinking local.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk. So 22-year-old murderer. I'm sure we all have our kids in
32. Charlie Kirk was 32 and the murderer
Charlie
was 22.
Kirk was 32.
Correct.
The
Murderer
murderer is 22.
Correct.
It is like literally your kid's age.
Correct.
So if you look at that kid, of course, there's a place of sympathy also for a lot of people who are looking at his age, thinking what made him do what he did. However, 95% of the population believes that murder is not an answer to anything.
I agree.
Okay. Now, here is when we want to give power to law of karma, or we want to give it to power to the law of land. Lot of cases we have seen that law of land has not been fair, and a lot of places we have seen that it has justified. So here now, when you align your belief, because you're talking about manifestation, your subconscious might be aligned to law of land justification, or might go very.
So basically, you're saying if you can justify even a murder to yourself, then
you
law of
sleep
karma
peacefully.
will not apply.
Then you sleep peacefully.
Okay.
No, if you believe, who said that there's something called law of karma, Shonali? Can you prove it to me?
I don't know. It's just
like we can prove law of gravity. Can you prove law of attraction?
Not really.
Not really, right? But
only through magnets.
But because we have been given some scientific formulas to show us that law of gravity exists, we exist in it. But don't you want to test it and go on a 32-story building and ऊपर से jump करके देखो कि law of gravity काम
For some
करता है
people, I know I want to test it on them.
I was just checking. Okay. However, similarly, like how we don't test law of gravity, which we think is established fact, we don't even test law of karma or law of attraction, thinking that it exists. So let's give it a benefit of doubt कि ऐसा कुछ होता होगा. ठीक है? So now looking at past life regressions or karmas or people who are suffering in the same time also. People who would have led beautiful life. There are people who have fled from our country and are living a miserable life outside. Though they are like luxuriously very well established, but they're still in that space. They're still calling podcasters to come and hear that story.
I know.
What is making them tell the story, Shonali? That guilt, which still lies in your subconscious, but of course the percentage varies. See, a chore also has to justify why I've done this story.
Okay.
Now you might say, अच्छा इसका बहुत justified चोरी लग रहा है तो ठीक है. नहीं, but it's a चोरी, dude.
Point. Give us a few things in bullet points on on manifestation.
Okay, so I'll
or living. Oh, let's not use the word manifestation. Give us 5 crisp things on living the life you want.
Okay, lovely. Living the life you want through quantum physics or the channel of manifestation, what we've been talking about, I'll call it more like an energy alignment. Anytime you feel depressed or sad or stressed, or you're physically also unwell, I'll recommend you go closer to nature, either to a sea or to a garden or to a place where you are in touch with nature. That will help you shift
Change your state.
You know,
super energy instant.
they have forest bathing and they have going to the seaside
tree hugging?
hug,
Yeah, yeah,
tree
yeah.
hugging.
Yeah.
To find tree in Bombay first.
Yeah.
Where do we
Pots,
find trees?
pots in
So,
your
you know,
balcony.
Potted
because
trees.
Kiran, you're talking about tree hugging, I'll give you a beautiful analogy. You know, Sita Mata was in Ravan's
Yeah.
Kaid and she was
Ashok
in a
Van.
Ashok
Ashok
Vatika.
Vatika.
Why was it called Ashok Vatika?
Ashoka tree was growing.
Because
over there.
Ashoka
The
tree was
trees
growing there. When you do tree hugging, Ashoka tree is said to be the most therapeutic tree hug
Really?
for Ashok. And why is it called Ashoka? Because I study Indian
Shok-
mythology a
Shok
lot.
is,
Because Ashok यानी शोक को
को
दूर ले
निकालते
जाने
हैं,
वाला.
अशोक.
Oh wow.
So
when you hug Ashoka tree, it is said to remove your
Ashoka
shok.
tree.
I'm going to find where's an Ashoka tree.
My
in
old house had
surroundings.
plenty of them,
Wow.
but the builders.
So I was in Jhansi in a ashram where they hosted me, and they have this ritual where they have created a corner with Ashoka tree where you go and just hug tree. So 3 bullet points from my side on energy alignment and how to live a great life through the cycle of manifestation. One is if you're feeling sad, depressed, or even if your body is feeling very tired, or you're feeling lethargic, or you're stressed about something, go to nature. Choose your nature. Like you can go to trees, you can go to garden, you can go to sea, anything, and your energy will be aligned, your mood will be lifted. And I also gave you an example of Ashoka around this. Second point, which is my favorite, it's called moon manifestation.
Mhm.
It's a very quick technique. A lot of gurus give you a lot of jam to do around it, but I'll say don't do anything at all. Just go in night when there's a moon visible. So on a full moon night, it's preferred. Just go and walk where moon is visible to you. You can be in your balcony, you can take a walk, whatever. But talk to moon. Like talk to the moon as if moon is your friend. Like you start by saying, hello, how are you? I'm doing fine. And when you're doing this conversation, even though you're very sad or you're trying to attract something, you smile and talk to the moon. So you don't let the smile go away. This is said to be a very powerful technique. Even by one moon manifestation, people have written to me that they've had life-changing experiences,
Really?
even by one ritual. And you
Really?
guys do it and then text me, please. There are
Done.
people who have, cried looking at moon when they were doing it. Third tip, very important. I think I'll talk about money manifestation, which works magically well. Whatever handbag you have, it's okay. However, ladies, always choose to a rust red wallet. Your money
mine is-
rust red. Oh, that's why you're so rich.
Oh no!
Ah.
Mine is wine red.
Okay, it should be
Burgundy.
rust
Mine is
red.
burgundy.
It should be rust red, especially for people जो कहते हैं पैसे तो आते हैं but टिकते नहीं है.
I need
Okay.
it.
हाँ? So
I need
shift,
it.
But I
shift to
never
that.
keep any money in that wallet. That
हाँ.
wallet has just got some like.
And इसमें because अब आपने एक और
Account
टिप
में है
मांगा
ना?
है तो बता देती हूँ. Always put the largest currency of that country in that wallet. So for
Oh.
example,
Okay.
if you're in America, you put the biggest dollar available.
Actually,
Here
my
we put
wallet has
500
world
रुपए
currency
always.
in it. That
Okay.
wallet has.
हाँ, but 500 रुपए होना ही चाहिए. आपको कभी निकालना नहीं है उसको. Even if you
Oh.
use it, you replace it. But you
Okay.
always put the highest currency. A lot of people put a lot of chillers.
Huh.
So I would say use a coin pouch for it.
Okay.
Because then your life will have more of chillers.
I understand.
Yeah, so
That's
it
a
comes-
lovely tip.
However, rust red.
Rust red.
Okay. And my final question to you, and I think this is substantial, an example, concrete example. You don't have to give us the name of your friend or client who you did it for. Like you said that people reported back after their conversation with the moon
Yeah,
about some
yeah,
breakthroughs in their
yeah.
life. What kind of breakthroughs? Give me one example that where your manifestation has changed somebody's
Okay,
life.
I'll give you something which has moved me also. There was this girl who had a lot of money, who I'm sure she'll watch this podcast. She loves me a lot and I love her a lot as well. She has a lot of money and she wanted to buy a dream house. But कभी भी token देने जाती थी ना कुछ तो सोनाली गड़बड़ होता ही था. So she used to cry every day to me saying मेरी तो किस्मत में ही खुद का घर नहीं है. And financially sound people, okay? But it wasn't happening for them. I told her that, if you believe in me, believe in moon manifest. She doesn't believe in all this energy work. She believes in me madly. Now
Okay.
again, training your brain to believe in something you believe. So she believed in me and I told her, do this ritual. This girl, since the time I've taught her moon manifestation, I think she did it only once or twice in that time. She got a house in, I think 14 days flat she booked her house.
Really?
14 days. And after that, today, if you talk to her, she'll only talk about moon manifestation. And she says, moon is my best buddy. In fact, if you go to her house today, in her hall, she has created this beautiful moon painting.
Okay.
Because now she's in love with the
Now with
moon.
the moon.
So
I
we
think
need a
that's
full
the
moon?
biggest example.
Do we
Full
need
moon.
a full moon?
So you can do it at any time, even with a
Crescent moon.
crescent moon. But I would suggest to have a better conversation, start on a full moon day.
Start on a full moon, then
Yeah,
go
but
down to give
there's
this
no-
waxing and all that.
There's no
Okay.
rules to it though.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's something wonderful.
I'm going to check what the moon is at today.
Yeah, today Amavasya is coming.
I think today,
Amavasya.
yeah, crescent will be there, a
Crescent will
slight
be
one, but you
there.
can still do it.
What about can you manifest things for, say, your mother or your sister or your children?
For
Thank you
somebody
for
else.
asking.
Or your
This is a very
husband?
important question. A lot
Because
of people come
think
and
you
ask
can only
me that
manifest for
I
yourself,
am a
right?
great believer, but my husband is not a believer. Neha, what do I do? Even if I put a vision board, he's like, जब भी वो उसको pass करेगा, he'll say, what rubbish is this? Okay. Now, talking about energies, your energy, my energy, everybody has a live energy. That's why black magic.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm touching
Hmm.
upon a dark science there because quantum physics also has a very dark
Of
side.
course.
And if I go there, it'll become like very difficult. However, black magic practitioners also believe in black magic, and that's why it works. However, when you want to rule over somebody's energy, like for example, to all our young viewers who are looking at this podcast, they go to a lot of reels which says manifesting a specific one,
Hmm.
which I always tell them to stay away from, but they don't listen to me. However, that also works. But what are you doing? You are trying to, for example, when I'm attracting a Ferrari in my life, it's a non-living thing. It's an object which I'm trying to attract. Easy
It
manifestation.
doesn't have its own free will.
Yes.
Okay.
However, when I'm trying to attract something out of my will on yours, it's called ESP, extrasensory perception, where I'm trying to play on your brain frequency. And that's why lot many times if you remember a friend, suddenly usi friend ka phone aa jata hai bahut din ke baad.
Synchronicity.
And you and then you think, plus there is a circumstance, like situation jo humko lagta hai ye pehle ho chuka hai, deja vu. What is this? All these are aligning from those brain frequencies which you are not directionally putting on someone, but they are subconsciously getting aligned.
Receiving it, yeah.
Correct. So when there are partners who want to attract different things in life, and one of them is a believer and one of them is not, the other live energy is putting negative energy also on that vision board. So it's cross-cutting the energy, which is, so even if there's a very strong believer. So for example, if you want to attract something very good for your children, sit down with them and have a discussion. This is what I want to attract for you in life. Are you aligned with this thought? You also want it. Because there are a lot of parents who come to me and say, "Bacche ko first rank dila do." And I'm like,
Are
dude, don't do that. And that's also possible, huh, Kiran?
That's also
Getting
possible.
good marks is possible via manifestation.
Parent can manifest.
Parent can manifest, but
Even the
is
child-
your
बता रहे हो।
child correct? But is your child aligned to it? That's why my kids today are touch with their toppers. Of course, they work very, very hard, but they're also believers. And when
Okay.
I track something to them, I ask them, I sit them down and I ask them that do you want me to put this for you on the vision board? Are you okay with it? Do you also want it? When they say yes, I know. If not positive, there's no negative energy coming to that vision.
No, but sometimes kids don't know what is good for them.
yeah, but sometimes
Correct.
they know, right?
But,
Yeah.
but they
And I
need to
would
be
like to
aligned
believe
to
they
it.
always, because all of them are live energies.
Of course, yeah.
All of them are. So even your partner, if he wants, I'll give you a beautiful tip. If you want to attract a certain car in your life and your partner has a very different car in mind, sit down and agree on one and then put that one. That will work.
Lovely. What a
Lovely.
wonderful conversation,
Great.
Neha. Thanks
Wow.
so much
This
for all
is
these
fun.
tips.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
What are
fun.
you going to manifest?
In
now?
fact, I thought I've not prepared anything, but
1 million books sold of my new book.
International
Track it
bestseller.
International bestseller, sure.
Sure.
But
Done.
first I have to get to the place of believing.
So
we'll
ask
get you
more
there. There are rituals.
manifestation.
There are rituals to align your energy.
Sure, we'll work on this.
We will.